Yo, I Respectfully Disagree podcast, episode 136. Got the fellas back, man. Welcome back. Coach.
What's going on?
What up?
Can't call it, man. Can't call it. Before we get started, a lot of congratulations are needed. We're going to start with the Eagles first. NFC champs. Shout out to E for the hat. Appreciate you, bruh. Shout out to the Eagles.
Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button.
We hitting the button already?
The intro.
Huh? Hitting the button already?
I disagree.
Chiefs by 20. Keep it rolling.
Chiefs by 20. Y'all see how they doing me? Hey, it's all right, man. What Ricky Bobby say? If you ain't first, you last.
You know what? Like I said, man, good game. You know, I would have been more mad if we lost that way if Purdy would have never got hurt.
Hey, that's why I ain't want to celebrate too much, because we all know it would have been a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
You ain't got faith in your squad? You supposed to say we still gonna stomp on your neck.
Nah, we.
But look what happened prior to him going down, though. Like, they went down the first drive.
I know.
Let's be real. Even I didn't know that he had dropped the ball. That's a game changer.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be honest.
Oh yeah, that was
That's a game changer. And then after that, they went cold. Y'all defense was doing everything that they needed to do.
But shit, you take that touchdown away still 24/7.
But my thing is,
momentum though.
if Purdy's out there, the defense ain't getting back on the field so often.
Because, you know, with that, because what Purdy got hurt, I think the second play of the game?
Yeah, it was
our second
was
play,
early.
yeah. Because, see, when he did that, I'm thinking like, shit, he fucked his hand up like how Dak did and Drew Brees. They said, man, this is UCL. Like, he got to have Tommy John. They said he going to be gone for the whole year next year.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
He's gone for the whole year.
Bring back Jimmy G.
Oh, wow.
They parting ways with him. They parting ways with Jimmy. We got to rely on Trey. Rodgers he's not. I don't even want him at San Francisco, to be honest with you.
He's too much of a diva now.
If anybody, I would have took Tom.
Like, I was a big Aaron Rodgers person, but it's like these last two seasons, I done had I'm cool on him. But like I said, of course, it's an unfortunate event. Injuries, y'all got hurt. We really don't know what would have happened. But the Eagles is going to the Super Bowl. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters.
Yeah. Now something else matters. Congratulations to me and Coach.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed.
Yeah.
It was coming. I was going to mention that too.
Number 1 seed. We going to the playoffs. So everybody, shameless plug, come on out to Shawnee this weekend. We play at 2:00, but they got games all day from 9 to 2. But make sure you come on out to 2. Watch our Cock and Cats start the running back tour so we can get this championship. Let's go.
So you're gonna mention that a cherry almost flew out of the court.
I'm a new get back coach, man. Coach was on the coach was cussing everybody out, man. He helps when Bobby Knight on me, man.
Like, my thing is, and then we're going to get started. My thing is, like, at the end of the day, at that level, elementary school, call the game the way it's supposed to be called so the kids can learn from their mistakes. If somebody's over the back, call over the back. 3 seconds, call 3 seconds. Even for our team, every week it's like, hey, tell y'all kids get out of 3 seconds.
Right.
Blow it on them so they'll be aware of it. If he double, travel, whatever. They might as well have been playing rugby out there yesterday.
I'm about player safety, man. It's like I don't care about the calls, man. When you got a kid getting sandwiched in the air, man, and she just look at you walk down the other side of the court laughing, that ain't right.
And what really got me, our kid got slapped, like open palm, full everything, like Dave Chappelle, Rick James. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slapped the kid all the way to the point to where he stopped playing and grabbed the ball and crunched over, and she didn't say a word. And I'm like, nah, hell no. So I jump up. I'm like, nah, we might as well be playing fucking football at this point. I just knew they was finna tee me up.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't gonna blow the whistles.
Yeah.
They got that for cardio.
But regardless, man, like I said, shout out to the Cock and Cats. That's what we've been talking about all year, man. Matter of fact, it goes back to last summer.
Right. We
stood right here in this basement, and championship is the goal. So 3 wins, and it's ours.
Yep. Let's go. Come on out Saturday, Shawnee High School, 2:00. See you there.
So, some interesting things is getting ready to happen in the NBA in the next 3 to 4 days, 5 days max.
I think he gets the next. I think he gets
5. It might be next
the
game.
next game. He got to get 36.
If Bron
He going for 40.
Bron is a businessman,
He's going for 40.
it's too much money that can be vested if he does that in
Unless
LA.
there's an away game somewhere in there, then I can see him a couple days.
Kareem got tied to the Milwaukee Bucks. Do you know how much money would be in that building that night?
He's doing it at home. He's going for 40 at home.
Is the Oklahoma game in Oklahoma or is it in LA?
I think it's in L.A.
I thought the Oklahoma game was on the road.
Oh, if it's on the road, he might. But if it's at home, he's going for 40. I think he go for 40 regardless. He
Shouldn't even be checking anything out. Fuck him right now.
We'll get there. We'll get there too.
Thank you, Mark Cuban.
That's crap, man.
Thank you, Mark Cuban. We love you.
I just knew after everything that happened over the summer with Kyrie Irving, I was just like, okay, they let everything die down. He requested a trade. This is about to happen.
Yeah, the Thunder game is Tuesday. That's at home.
It's in LA.
Yep.
LeBron's going for 40.
Oh, then never mind then.
LeBron going to get 44.
And after that, play the Bucks Thursday, LA.
That's what I'm saying. I thought everything was going to be geared towards bring in Kareem. They playing against the Bucks.
Milwaukee.
You got Giannis. Like, that's star-studded. What better stage to break it than that game?
I mean, he can break it in shade now.
Yeah. Like, now he's going for 44. He gonna break it this game. Going for 44.
So, that's
might be
going to be
on
the
work.
topic. With
One in
that
LA.
being said, with a huge milestone approaching, we talking about NBA history, like something that ain't none of us, well, I don't know, y'all older than me. Kareem broke his record before I was even born. April of 84.
That's what I say.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
84. I mean, it was the early 80s.
I was born in 84, but October. So he had already done it before I took my first breath.
Dang.
And that's why I feel like a lot of people don't understand the significance of what's getting ready to happen. Like, this is something that we might not see ever again, especially with him continuing to play.
Yeah.
Like, it might be our great-great-grandkids that witness somebody breaking. He going to touch at least 45K, at least, in my opinion.
He got
another 3 or 4 good years.
He got
in
3
him,
4
dog.
good. I don't know about 45. He'll get 42 easy.
I say about 43.
42, 40. Yeah,
about
45.
43.
That's
45 is kind of pushing.
Dog,
I mean, he's
on
averaging 20
average,
that's 25 till he retire, man.
Yeah.
dog, listen to
45
me.
kind of pushing it.
He going to touch 40 by next year.
I mean, yeah.
True.
So I'm telling you, he still got 3 or 4 more left in the tank, man.
I mean, it might be like Brady though. You know, Savannah might leave him. He just. I mean, y'all saw what happened to my guy. Giselle left. And that's how you know Tom quit.
Got a house right across the street
Man,
from
across
that
the street
boy,
from
man.
him.
Damn.
And,
Regardless, the number is going to be so up there
Oh,
to
yeah,
where
it's
it's like,
it's gonna
bro,
be it's
we
gonna be
may not
nasty.
see
Yeah.
this.
But you know what? You know what the crazy part is though? If they said if he stay on pace, they said the only person that can touch that record right now is Luka.
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
I can't see
They said at the pace that he's going at now.
Luka's not playing 20 though.
They said
that's what
Luka's
cold.
Luka's
cold.
He's not playing 20.
They said if the pace that he's on, they said he can challenge that at points record.
Here's the thing, though, and then we'll get back to where we need to be at. Think about LeBron when he first came in the league. Dude was running like a cheetah. Luka don't have that. So the older Luka gets, he's already considered slow now. He's going to be even slower. So is he going to produce points at this clip that he's at now the older he gets? He ain't athletic.
Right. That's it. Right.
So you got to start taking in a decline in athleticism
Yeah,
too.
but you got to think about the IQ though on scoring though, man.
Okay, I mean,
like he might adapt his game. You got to think about all the greats that did it. Think about it.
I ain't trying to jinx Luka. I hope somebody does.
I'm
but
not.
we ain't gonna see it.
I'm not. I mean, we might not be here when it happened.
We ain't gonna see
But I'm
it.
just, they said he's the next closest thing that can touch that points record. They said he's on pace.
he got to play 20. He got to play 20. I don't see him playing 20.
Healthy 20.
I don't see it neither, honestly.
And the crazy thing is, since LeBron been in LA, bro, he done had the last 2 or 3 years where he done missed like 15 or 20 games already. Like that record would have been shattered well before now.
Yeah.
The man say nothing. He shouldn't have did a load management.
He ain't doing load management, man.
Yes,
Don't do
he
my
is.
guy like that.
Yes,
He's setting out because y'all don't know how to run the front
whatever,
office.
man.
He's sending a message to y'all, man. Y'all didn't go get Kyrie. Nah, I ain't playing.
Man, I told you, man. I ain't watching the NBA for the
Thank you,
rest of
Cuban.
the year.
So, anyways, man, tonight's topic.
Cuban need to stay on the goddamn Shark Tank.
Thank you, Cuban.
Tonight's topic, considering that LeBron is getting ready to pass Kareem, which I don't know why the whole world don't deem this as a signature moment in NBA history.
It is.
That's what we're talking about today. Top 5 signature moments in NBA history. What I mean by this, if a comet was coming to destroy the planet, what 5 moments would you want to put into a time capsule to say that, you know what, if anybody ever discovers this, this is going to be great, everything that you want to see with the game of basketball as it relates to the NBA. So the reason why I came up with this was because, again, I was watching Skip and Shannon, and they was talking about how should LeBron break the record. Should he do a sky hook? Should he do his own thing or whatever? And I'm like, bro, damn Kareem, you ain't got to do no sky hook.
Yeah.
Like, this is a moment where...
I mean, the signature dunk, yeah. You know, y'all try to clown me because I said free throws. I mean, what's up with that?
Look, Skip said free throws too, man. We ain't sending my guy to the line. He might airball.
Damn shame. Man.
My guy might airball, and that's gonna ruin the whole moment. Nope.
It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on his step.
It got. But you know what? I think it's gonna be the dunk, and I think it's gonna be one of those freebies. Honestly,
It's gonna be a step back.
I think it's gonna be a freebie. I think it's gonna be a freebie signature dunk.
Well, for y'all that's listening, watching, let us know in the comments what y'all think he's gonna do. I'm gonna work on this tonight, so it'll be up in the morning. What should he do to pass Kareem? So I posted it on my little YouTube channel, and motherfucker had like 5,500 views.
Damn.
People was commenting and stuff like that. So I'm like, let's turn this into a conversation. Then I was like, so let's pick out some of the signature moments.
500, boys. That's strong, boy. The cult of LeBron.
So that's what we talking about today, man. It's a lot of things that's done happen in NBA history. There's no criteria. You can go back in the archives. Some of the black and white moments, something as recent as today. I don't care. Whatever you feel like is a signature moment in basketball history. Who wants it first?
I mean, that's the thing about it. It's like there's so many things. I mean, you can almost go anywhere with this. Like my number one, I'll save it for a minute. But like you talk about signature moments. The Jordan push off on Brian Russell.
Oh God,
That's a signature moment.
He genuinely hates Jordan.
I can't stand Jordan. Like personally, I met the man. He's a jerk. But I
He
mean,
is though. He is.
But I mean,
Yeah.
but it's like, that's a signature moment. Everybody talking about the shot and hold his hand, but it was a push off. So I mean, that's a signature moment. But then we can go flip it all the way to the other side. Something that defines the NBA forever. You got the Malice in the Palace. That is a signature. Even though it's a black eye, that's a signature moment. So I mean, it's like when
I thought they had another one the other night. Oh, Austin Rivers.
Hey, Austin Rivers.
He was getting ready. Man, I don't know what he was thinking
You
about.
know what?
He remembered who he was
he
halfway
gave-
down that. Oh,
He gave the light skinned fools 2 points. They went up 2 points off that one. Like for real.
Light skinned folks got a dub.
Yeah. They got a dub off that one.
Oh, shout out to the Instagram live.
but what about that case? What about Dylan Brooks? He don't
man,
He don't redeem it.
Dylan Brooks is
Man,
a
that made
sucker.
me lucky, man. Mitchell couldn't get over it to him, man.
Hey, we're gonna take his head
Just
off.
ran
man.
beat dude to death.
Who we got on here? Ray 2 Art said it's either gonna be a tomahawk dunk or a wing 3.
I told you, said step back.
Yeah. Man, I hope he don't do that look down shit. I hate that move, man.
You know he's gonna do it.
Yo, that shit
look
is
down
by
at the floor.
far The wackest signature move known to man.
Don't be hating on my guy, man.
That's what he's gonna do.
Man, come on, dude. Let's keep it 100, man.
It's gonna live in infamy.
Dude, you know that move is trash.
Don't be hating on my guy. It works.
It works. Doesn't
38,000 points says it works.
He ain't getting no 38,000 points doing that damn move.
He got
maybe a couple hundred.
He got 4,500. He got 4,500 off of
Maybe
it.
a couple hundred, but not no this man. I hate when he does
You know he's
that
gonna
shit,
do it.
man.
He might have give.
Because this is what he do.
Mm-hmm.
And then step back. It's crazy, man.
But he might spin the ball though.
Yep.
Honestly,
He got something in the bag.
his
man.
last point, I won't see either his signature dunk, something thrown off the glass, or that reverse dunk that he does.
Okay.
It got to be a dunk.
It's a
It got to be.
It's a step back, man. I'm telling you.
We gonna find out.
Truthfully, I want to see him shoot a free throw.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
There you go. See on the tee right now. Look. Poop.
But that's what I'm waiting on. I know we just kind of rambling right now, but that's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting on that point to where all his old highlights and clips come out to where this younger generation can see the younger LeBron. Because I think right now everybody just got this last end of Miami, Cleveland stuck in their minds. Now LeBron came in and destroyed this league.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like that first 8 years, that version, I think that was his best version.
And I think people are gonna have more of an appreciation once they start seeing what's happening or what happened. But anyways, man, back to the topic. Like I said, there's so many things that you can come up with. Like y'all said, Malice in the Palace, Jordan. Just to run off a couple of my honorable mentions. You the one who I forgot about it. The T-Mac.
The 12 and 21 seconds.
Yeah, like the T-Mac moment, that was incredible. I think that's something that we ain't gonna never see.
It's like that, and when Reggie did in 6 seconds, man, at the Garden.
Yeah, Reggie in the Gardens. That was,
and he did spike like this. Said they choke artists, man.
That was a signature move.
Yeah.
Spike and Reggie.
Yeah.
I had Iverson crossing Jordan as an honorable mention. Oh Lord!
As
so
a
I got to hit the button again already.
I disagree.
Iverson is my guy, dog.
That's number one.
That's an honorable
That's
mention.
top 5.
That's when you knew Jordan was dead.
So you know what?
That's when you knew.
Well, let's dive in. Let's take the gloves off.
That's
You had
top
everybody. You had everybody in second period lunch crossing. You had everybody just bow down, bow down.
They said it's a carry now because of that.
Iverson is my guy. I was in the 7th grade when it happened.
Exactly.
I know.
You remember where you was at. You remember where you was at. You watched the TV. It's like you didn't even move because you saw the GOAT.
Man, I might have to ban you, man. This is twice now, back to back, since you done pulled up that I done had to go against Iverson.
See,
Now you had the
Our
GOAT.
last 2 conversations, you done had me, like, people may not even think I'm an Iverson fan no more.
I'm starting to
man.
believe that you're not an Iverson fan.
Dude,
Oh, wow.
Iverson, the reason why I grew my hair out.
Iverson's the reason I had my hair out.
dude, man, that's number one. He had the GOAT looking at the ceiling.
He ain't foul, but he
Jordan did look crazy. Like, he reached.
He broke him down.
Nah, he had to
broke
go
him
back.
down.
Like, you ain't always got to fall on no crossover.
Nah,
if
you
you get
don't.
caught reaching and he going that way,
Twice.
Jordan going this way.
Twice, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like he broke him down.
Man, that crossover is the reason and one even got popular.
When y'all hear my 5, if you want to argue it, then we can go from there. I had Iverson as an
Honorable mention though.
Wow,
You can't leave it out. I'm not leaving it out in a sense.
That's definitely top 5.
That's
top 5.
That's my number one. I was gonna wait till later. That's my number one.
So how y'all feel about Dr. J under the backboard on the other side?
I think that's honorable.
That's
an honorable mention. To me, I feel like that might have been the first time that ever happened.
Yeah, that's like 6, 7.
You could put that kind of like in the category of Gervin's finger roll because that was beautiful.
So at least we agree somewhere.
Like even when you talk
I
about,
can't believe you got that as an honorable. Though.
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's my number one. I mean, that's
Ooh,
like I said.
Lord.
So you know what? Since we all apparently are in disagreement at some point throughout this list, I'm gonna start from the bottom.
That shit.
I'm gonna start from the bottom, and this is the one where I said I feel like it's been forgotten. Nobody's gonna really talk about it, but I feel like it also changed the game of basketball across all levels, and that's Derek Fisher's buzzer beater against the Spurs.
I got that on her.
Okay, then. So, cool. You the Laker guy. You understand the significance of that game. Game 5. Series tied 2-2. everybody knows usually the winner of game 5 goes on to win the series. But people don't remember what went down prior to Fisher hitting that shot. You in the middle of Kobe becoming Kobe.
Yep.
Give me the ball and get the hell out of my way, Kobe. Shaq ain't important, Kobe. We not playing through Shaq no more, Kobe. We playing through me.
That's when the Black Mamba came. Some veins grew.
Yeah.
Kobe hit what we all thought was going to be a dagger jumper with 11 seconds left, something like that.
Yep.
Spurs call timeout. They give the ball to Timmy D on a broken down play. It was supposed to have been a handoff, if y'all remember. Timmy D comes top of the key off of one leg, threw up at BS.
That was luck. Yeah.
Threw up some BS, nothing but nets.
Yeah. Over Shaq.
Over
Out of
Shaq.
all people.
Exactly. Spurs go up 1 with 0.4. At this current moment in time in basketball history, we had never really seen that moment in terms of how we going to judge it. How long does it take for a person to catch the ball, turn, and shoot? Fisher changed the game. Now it's like, depending on how much time was it, 0.3, it has to be a tip in and all that because of that moment. Dude caught the ball, had time to turn and let it fire, and then ran straight to the tunnel. I don't blame him.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody get off the court. Let's go. Ball
go
game.
home.
Let's go home.
Call it in the car.
To me, that's a top 5 signature moment in the game of basketball, and it didn't even involve an all-time great. You know what I'm saying? Most people, if you give them this task of top 5 signature moments, it's all going to be some of the most starred-out players that ever touched the basketball. But I feel like Fisher, in that moment, deserves to be on this list.
So are you in your honorable mentions or are you in your top
This
5?
is my number 5.
Don't get me wrong. Everything you said is correct. That goes over AI.
Based off the events that transpired before Fisher hit that shot, yes. You had the perfect display of basketball. You had Kobe hitting a jumper to close out a game. You had Tim Duncan. So 2 of the greatest players to ever touch a ball was involved in this signature moment. So that's what I'm saying. If the world ended and you wanted to put something in a capsule, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I would watch that over and over and over again because of who was all involved. Think about the court. Shaq was out there.
Yeah.
Karl Malone was out there. Gary Payton was out there.
you had the best. Don't get me wrong. You had the best of the best. You had half the Hall of Fame out there. I'm not. But that's. But once you say that, you're talking about the GOAT reaching for air.
Ooh, somebody said Kevin Love, full court pass to LeBron against the Wizards.
That was beautiful.
Fading away, out of bounds bank.
That was beautiful.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's beautiful.
It was.
That
was at Washington, too.
At Washington.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Dropped a 50 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was the game. No, hold on.
I know they went to overtime.
That was the game he fouled
shot.
out, and I think Kyrie took over, wasn't it? He hit the shot to go into overtime, and then he fouled out.
Yeah. It might have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, that pass was beautiful. The shot was beautiful.
Hey, good one.
That was nice. But that's the thing about it. You just start thinking. We still talking about this straight basketball. We ain't talking about all the off the court stuff. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what's gonna make the conversation interesting. Like, man, we just now really getting started.
I mean, we can put Shaq's dunk. What was it?
Dudley.
Yeah, Chris Dudley,
and threw him straight to the ground. Threw him straight to the ground.
That's one of the most disrespectful dunks ever. That was straight.
Yeah, it was, but
that was straight disrespectful.
Because it was straight bully, but that's still like the most disrespectful dunk though. Because like you got to put both the Blake Griffin's dunks in that category when he dunked over Mozgov and Gasol.
Yeah,
I think as far as like body to body dunk, the most disrespectful dunk I ever seen was when Scottie Pippen dunked on Patrick Ewing.
That's up there. That's up there, but
that's up there.
But he threw Bradley into the third row.
He did, and then
y'all putting it over Vince though. Y'all don't think it was disrespectful, man? He put that man. He put his nuts over a 7-footer's neck, man.
Yeah.
But
It don't get no worse than
now
that.
Shaq threw a 7-footer into the third row.
I mean, but you know what though? Giannis did that too in the Garden. I forgot who the guy was. When
But hold up, Stark's dunk was over the Bulls. Was
shit.
nasty too.
Since we highlighting Bron and his accomplishment with Kareem, what about Bron? He put his nuts on.
Jason Terry.
No, not Terry. When he cleared old buddy from the Bulls.
Are you talking about
Lucas.
Yeah, man, Lucas like 5 foot.
yeah.
I'm just saying. We talking about nuts on the neck.
Do we have to talk about when he dunked on Terry? Because that was that was highly disrespectful.
We had to square up. We had
Millsap. He caught Millsap. Millsap had a whole bunch of ball sacks to the face.
Bron caught a couple people.
Yeah.
But anyways, man, like I said, we can do this all night.
I mean, Bron's 25 points against the Pistons.
That is honestly
25 against the Pistons.
Can I put that in my honorable mentions?
That's in my honorable.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll look at the number one.
That changed that whole series.
That changed that whole
game.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it killed I didn't want to call them a dynasty. It killed their franchise.
Yeah. That's why Rasheed Wallace and all them still bitter to this day.
Yeah, killed their whole franchise, man. That one long game alone, man.
But here, let me go and knock this out then, so we ain't here all night. We'll be here all night talking about basketball.
So your 5 was
Number 5 was Fisher. Buzzer
Okay,
beater.
Fisher.
Number 4, Larry Bird, 3-point contest with the warm up on.
disrespectful as shit.
Like,
And he told everybody who's coming in second.
But see, here's like don't get the actual him shooting in the warm up is just like the thing that makes it a legend. What he said in the locker room, we need that on tape. I mean, that's one of the biggest rumors of all time. Now, if he really said it, then it might lift him up to number 3.
but here's the beauty in it all, though. And y'all go back and watch it. He started out horrible.
Yeah.
And
In them last 2 racks,
they got white hot. It was nasty.
he did what he was supposed to do. It was his 3rd time winning in a row. And when that ball left his hands, everybody want to give Curry credit for shooting and turning around and this and that. Shooters know when your shot is going in. As soon as it leaves your hands, you know if it's good or not. Mm-hmm. That ball left that man's hands and he held up at number 1 and started walking away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With a warm-up jacket.
And it was another sniper in there, Dale Ellis.
Yep.
Nah, like, that to me, by far, one of the best moments in NBA history. That man didn't even take his warm-up off and won. So that's going in the time capsule.
And he told them who's coming in second.
Yeah. I mean
That's going in the time capsule. Number 3, Magic, Skyhook. You can't leave out NBA history without that.
That's when I became a Laker fan.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't like the Lakers. I don't care for the Lakers, but you can't forget that.
I mean, it was.
And you talking about a time period where like Magic and Bird was getting ready to change the league, bro. Like that was a crucial moment.
Like, they saved the league in the 80s.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they absolutely did because they were still on tape delay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the game where Kareem was out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Magic started to center.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like that performance and then that shot. Nah, it's going in the time capsule. Number 2 for me, the block.
Which block?
LeBron's
The
block.
block.
The only block.
The only block.
If you heard the block, that's the only thing that better come to mind.
That's the block.
From here on out.
I knew he was talking about
LeBron blocking Iguodala, however you pronounce it. That to me, like, considering again the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean that.
You in a game 7, you was down 3-1. Like, we're talking about something that you've never seen a day in your life. And for that game to come down to that sequence, everybody, oh, Kyrie saved LeBron, Kyrie this and that. Kyrie hit an amazing shot. But none of that happens without that play.
Of course.
Yeah.
And the man had a triple-double in a game 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, bro. That's going in the time capsule.
Cleveland, this is for you.
That's a historic moment, bro. Like,
it is.
when you start thinking about all the things that happened in the NBA finals and moments in basketball and stuff, that's concrete. That ain't going nowhere.
First one from down 3-1.
Yeah.
My number 1, You ready to make you mad because I heard you mention it earlier. The shot. Jordan got it up over on the wall. It's down here in the basement. To me, I think that's the best moment in basketball. Like,
it was a foul. It was legit a foul. They're not going to call it, but it was a foul.
Should have been an offensive foul, huh?
Yes. If it was if switch positions, Russell's getting that foul and get teed up because he's gonna lose his mind.
First of all, Russell ain't making that move on Michael Jordan. Let's get that clear. Matter of fact, he ain't even touching the ball in that moment.
Well, still, that was a foul. That was an offensive foul. That was a push
Kyrie
off.
don't get that shot without the block. Yeah, you're right. I'm telling y'all, like, and this can be a whole nother conversation. And a lot of people get mad, especially shout out Chuck Reed. I want him to listen to this because I said LeBron made Kyrie.
Yes.
Kyrie was a young up-and-coming star in the league, the face of the league. He broke Brandon Knight in the rookie game and all that. But none of that equated to winning.
Right. Yeah.
LeBron showed Kyrie what winning felt like, and Kyrie's stock went through the roof. That's when the Nike deals came. That's when the commercials came. That's when all that came. And as soon as him and LeBron parted ways, everything ain't been the same since in terms of Kyrie Irving's success story. Nothing has equated to wins after LeBron.
No.
But anyways, Jordan. Had he not gone and played for the Wizards, that moment would be even bigger than what I think it is. Like, I have it number one, but I don't even know how you surpass one. You retire undefeated on a walk-off jumper on a game where he dropped, what, 46?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you say all that, but yet AI had that man reaching for his wallet, and that don't make your top 5?
Think about all the things that I just listed. Half of these are in the playoffs. Really, all of them minus Bird.
These
are
true.
playoff moments.
But you saw how much reverence you.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
But you saw how much reverence you speak with Jordan about.
Yeah.
You talk about all that Jordan and everything 6-0 walk off and the greatest. All that. Doc Iverson had that man searching for his car keys in the middle of the court.
But here's the thing, and LeBron, people forgive me, I'm still a LeBron guy, but I feel like Iverson crossing Jordan is equivalent to LeBron getting dunked on by Giannis or something right now. Like, that's still the passing of the torch type moment. Like, Jordan is still a grandfather compared to Iverson. Like, that's 96.
I mean, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan was still cold, but we know Jordan, he can't get down in defensive position like he normally could. Is that fair? No.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna give Jordan no credit.
I mean, but that, like I said, that's the moment you knew Jordan was dead.
You gotta think. We talking about a 6'6" defender against a 6-foot guy,
right?
And Iverson plays low
on a move that at that time, like, don't get me wrong, Grant Hill's crossover was nasty, but it wasn't AI crossover. Like, Iverson was palming the hell out that ball.
He was. I mean, he carried.
Honestly, Hill's crossover was quicker than Iverson.
It was quicker.
Yeah, it was
quicker. But it was like, back then they had that little. It was just a simple pat left to right crossover. Iverson he brought that mug out.
He brought it way over here.
So when Jordan got the lean in and then he snatched it and go the other way, it's like, but still, signature moment. It's on the wall, right? Not that particular one. The one where Iverson got him, he was at the free throw line.
Yeah, he was at the free throw line.
But Iverson got Jordan twice.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember that. He did it again. He got him twice. So I get it. But I'm just saying, like, come on, bro. Like, that game was on NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's watching.
Exactly.
I'm talking about the shot. I'm talking about the shot.
But I mean, that was
everybody was at home watching that game because they had already hyped it up. Is this going to be Jordan's last moment? Blah, 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 blah. And to end the game like that. And it almost makes me feel like I'm arguing against LeBron in terms of the GOAT conversation, but it's like. I
mean, you are wearing Jordans too, though. Pick your shoes up. Let them see him. Let them see him, America.
Oh Lord.
He got
Lord. I got the mics on.
And I got on LeBron's, but
like I said, man, Jordan's all over this basement, man. I don't dislike Jordan. I hate how everybody, it's like campfire stories to me now. Even look at what just happened the other day. Mm-hmm. Jordan Day. Like, why are we having a Jordan Day?
Yeah, that's new to me.
Thank you, Kyrie.
Like, why is a Jordan Day? As much as we hear about Jordan, you don't hear anything about any other. This should be about Kareem, if you really want to be honest.
True.
We should be talking about all the things that Kareem has done up until this moment of LeBron getting ready to pass him. Because a lot of people may have forgotten, or like myself, you really didn't we didn't see all of Kareem's career.
Nah, hell nah.
You just saw the different little highlights and stuff here from there.
I might have seen 2 years of him playing.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, honor Kareem, but instead we get a Jordan Day. Right. That's the part I don't like.
Spears just he had a nasty crossover too, Tim Hardaway.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Run TMC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hardaway had a killer crossover.
He'd ever have you reaching for your wallet.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
We got to hear your list, man.
Yeah, that's my 5.
I'm gonna just throw a couple of honorable mentions out there. First of all, Sprewell choking Carlissimo. We'll get that out the way. Yes. We put the toxic in here. Like if you talk about cold in moment, that was one of them.
Okay. So I know where you're about to go with the next one.
Like for real. That's damn. That's why I hate iPhone. Piece of shit.
Facts.
I'm gonna pay homage. Wilt's 100.
Yeah,
we wasn't alive to see it, but Wilt's 100.
100's 100.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't remember what year it was, but Kobe averaged 42.3 points in 1 month. That was when he went dumb crazy the whole month.
Stupid. Yeah,
I got that. I got the beige boy with the lime eyes entering the league. Just him coming into the league, he changed how you play basketball. Like what I'm saying, like the 3-point shot wasn't a go-to shot how it is today.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Steph.
The other kid from Akron.
Talking about Steph.
Nah.
Talking about Steph.
Curry came into the league with broken ankles.
Yeah, but
I'm not giving him that credit, bro.
He changed that.
He worked on his game, and
he
evolved into what he is now. But he didn't come into the league
he didn't
that way.
He didn't come into the league like that, but Curry broke basketball.
Yeah.
Curry broke basketball, and you can't deny that.
Another one.
He changed the game for the worse, but go ahead. That's a whole nother conversation.
I'm gonna say he broke it.
Another honorable mention: Vince Carter's dunk contest.
Okay.
All right. Reggie Miller's 8 in the final seconds against the Knicks. Of course, I got Brian over Terry. Jordan's switch hand layup against the Lakers.
I disagree.
Y'all hate Jordan. That's how
I don't hate Jordan.
I hate Jordan.
Like,
I know you hate Jordan.
Just hear me out. Because you got to think, man, we talking about a time period where, like, a lot of this stuff had never really been seen before. But I feel like that's camera tricks. You just slowed down that footage, and it looks so gracefully and this and that. Everybody cleared the paint, bro. He didn't even have to switch hands.
Nah, you're right. He didn't.
If a defender jumped and he switched hands to evade and do all that, then cool.
But we talking about as a 8 or 9-year-old kid seeing this shit. I actually watched that game. I was sitting in the living room with my pops. Like he was mad.
But
as
you
hell.
Speaking for 99% of all Jordan fans, like everybody's stuck on their like that's like me telling my son Black Panther ain't real.
Right.
Black Panther is everything to him. He's 8 years old. Like he loves Black Panther.
You saying that kind of loud? I hope you ain't hear it.
Nah, they ain't here.
Oh, okay.
But hold up. Everybody mentioned all this. Nobody mentioned Dr. J Rock the Cradle.
That's on here. Over Cooper.
Okay, I'm not making sure. 'Cause I mean, everybody made the same their list, and
I mean, but it's not. I mean, but see, I didn't. But my 5 is shit that I saw.
well,
My honorable is.
I got a couple
I'm
years
just
on
paying,
y'all,
I'm just
so-
paying homage.
I got a couple.
But that's
years
what I'm
on
saying.
saying?
But you know what? That's what makes the conversation beautiful because you can pick anything.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that's happened. And that's why I'm saying to you, like, my list is based on if a damn alien flew in from Mars and there's no humans on Earth, he can take his DVD back up there to Mars and everybody be like, damn.
So Dr. J gotta be that Rock the Crater gotta be on there.
So I'm going to my top 5. My 5, number 5 was T-Mac's 12 against the Spurs. And the final 21 seconds.
You know how much luck had to be involved with that?
Yeah.
4-point plays and everything else. Go ahead.
4 is Iverson on Mike. The crossover.
All right.
3 is the Shaq attack in New Jersey.
Ooh. Hold on. Shout out to the Instagram Live again because I forgot about that one. The Jordan Shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
92 against Blazers.
Blazers.
Yeah.
Non-shooting ass got hot. All that was he got hot.
He was drunk.
Yeah,
Jordan can't
Shaq
shoot.
breaking the backboard down in New Jersey and matter of fact his rookie season, I think. Yeah, it was his,
Did he do it twice? 'Cause one
the other time he
he
did it.
buckled the backboard.
The other
what,
time he did it
Phoenix?
against Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barkley moved out the way.
Yeah. I had some Shaq attacks.
Me too on the crate. Great ball.
No, I'm talking about the shoes.
Oh yeah, the shoes. I hear everybody had those.
I think I was in
Motherfuckers
like
is
the
all
third
right.
grade.
Then if you wore like a big size, they did look like Tim's. They did. It looked like construction boots. I'm trying to tell you.
Had them joints from the outlet, black and blue. I remember them.
See, two is where I was like, because it's
hard.
like, can I go with Kobe's 81, or can I go with the Malice in the Palace?
But Kobe's 81 was great, but they were just
Nah. They was losing the whole game.
Yeah, they was.
I'm not a Kobe fan. No disrespect to Kobe, but
If you take him away from that game, they lose by 50.
oh yeah, of course.
that's one of them, like, if you go back and watch it, he wasn't even gunning for real. That's why I like Donovan Mitchell's 70 ball.
Yeah, because he actually had like what was like
Nine
8 or
assists.
9 assists or
Yeah.
something.
Like, he wasn't gunning. Like, he was just taking what the game was giving him. But what I liked about Mitchell's is, like, it was majority 2-pointers. He
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
getting to the cup.
Yeah.
Kobe got hot from 3. And once he saw that ball go in a couple of times, it didn't matter where he shot from, didn't matter how many people was in his face. That motherfucker was going in.
Sorry, Jalen Rose.
So Kobe's 81 is up there, but it's like,
That's like it was between that and the Malice. I'll go more the Malice. Cause man, I remember, man, I was at the house watching that game, man, and I seen Ben and Ron Artest. He wasn't mad at where a piece was Ron Artest get into a tussle, and then Artest went and laid down on the scores table, and
That's when you seen the birds.
somebody threw a warm beer at him, man. I think it was Bush. And then, him and Jack went up to the crowd, man. That's what I loved about that, man. It's crazy that it happened that way, but, you know what I'm saying, for me to go up there, then I know I got one of my brothers or my teammates coming behind me.
Here comes Jermaine
And
right
then
behind
Jermaine
him.
O'Neal, man, yeah, that right there, that's yeah.
but here's the thing, though. If he didn't slip, if
yeah.
Jermaine O'Neal didn't slip,
Oh, somebody was going to sleep
Yeah.
for a long time.
man.
You talking about on the court?
When he went to punch dude,
Yeah.
if he would have caught him with everything he had,
He was going to sleep for a long time.
Jermaine O'Neal might be still in prison right
But you
now.
know
That
what,
might
though?
have killed that man.
They was talking about that. Rasheed Wallace and Barnes and Jack was talking about that on their podcast. Because see, at that time he said, man, if they was playing in Detroit, they wasn't playing in Detroit. They was at the Detroit, but they wasn't playing in Detroit. They old stadiums at Auburn Hills. They play in Detroit now. They was like, man, if they was playing in Detroit, he said, man, they wouldn't have made it out there alive. Like, for real.
Yeah.
They said they wouldn't have made it out there alive. Of course, my number one, man, that Jordan shot with the Bulls, man, that's, to me, the most iconic
It's on the wall. That's
I'm
all I'm
just
gonna say.
saying,
It's
man.
on the wall.
It's the most iconic. I'm with you on that though. Like if he wouldn't have never went to the Wizards.
Jordan going to the Wizards messed up. As much as everybody elevate, like I honestly feel like you wouldn't have an argument had he not gone to the Wizards.
But I got a couple Bron moments on here too because I like you said the full court pass from Love to him. I thought the one from Wade.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lob, yeah.
in Indiana.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I
I need that
one
down
better.
here somewhere. I need to get that put in a post.
Because it was one of those, like, it happened, and then you get a phone comment. Did you see at game? You looking at the game? You see what Wade and Bron just did? You don't know what's going on. Did you sitting there at the crib, man, waiting on Sports Center to come on, and boom, it's right there.
Yeah. D-Wade let my guy down, man. I don't care what nobody says, bro. That team should have won 3.
D-Wade was a shell back then. He was a shell.
People, you hating LeBron. Like, bro, LeBron did everything that he could possibly do.
D-Wade was a shell, and Chris Bosh, I don't understand how he gets the love that he gets. They can say he had to
Let's
take
hear
a
it.
back
I
seat.
hear you with your deep breath. Let's hear it.
I ain't said nothing.
All right.
No, I'm listening.
All right.
You said 3?
The one that they lost to Dallas, that's on Bron.
Yes, on Brian.
D-Wade was killing. I still have my conspiracies.
That's
I
on
feel like
Delonte
Bron
West.
threw that series because he knew he wasn't going to win Finals MVP.
That's on Delonte West, though.
I feel like Bron knew Wade was outplaying him.
Gloria.
So if they did win, that destroys LeBron's whole everything. Like, we
Okay,
wouldn't even
but-
be having this talk right now.
So, okay, because you losing me with the 3. What's the third one coming in at? Because they wouldn't
The
be.
Spurs.
They went. What year?
The year that the Spurs waxed them and blew them off the floor.
Yeah,
So you
floor.
whoa, time out. You trying to tell me that they was gonna beat the Spurs? Like, they shouldn't have beat them the year before.
Bro,
They was gonna
stop it.
They should have got that. They should have two-peated.
The
Go
Okay,
back
the
and look
okay-
at
the
D-Wade and Bosh's
The
performances.
OKC
They should have
game
been
I give
back-to-back.
you.
They should have been back-to-back, man.
The OKC series I give you.
Now, they trying
And
to-
then you think about this.
they trying to air out
Because there
on
was
the
a
man.
lot of stuff that happened in that one. Tim Duncan missed that layup. That changed everything.
That's basketball.
It is. Man, come on, dude. I understand that's your guy and all.
It ain't got nothing to do with my guy.
They
Look
was
at the
not-
performance.
He
Bro,
was-
I
Danny
get
Green.
Nah, he was-
Danny Green became a star off of that series, and he ain't done shit since.
I get that.
LeBron was otherworldly in that series.
Patty Mills had just jumped on the scene. Bro, the Spurs went bananas. That's just defense, and D-Wade could not play defense no more. His knees was blown.
They was gone.
They started
Okay.
leaning on Norris Cole, dog.
Okay,
Right.
so you basically got the same 2 teams with the same personnel, and Miami barely beat them. The previous you telling me they was gonna beat the Spurs back?
Bro, Miami was getting ready to break the Lakers record for consecutive wins. Miami was destroying the league.
Nah, they was in Miami.
There's no way Miami should have got waxed in the finals 4-1.
They was in backs that year.
Bron
What, in the
averaging
playoffs?
30 and 10.
I think that's when Gabby first
In the
came on
playoffs?
That's when Gabby first came on
In the
scene.
playoffs?
Go back and look. LeBron carried them the whole series.
I'm not saying he didn't care. What I'm saying is you telling me with the same personnel they was gonna beat the Spurs 2 years in a row.
If Wade had halfway healthy knees and no Gabrielle Union, he
They
would have
only
won.
beat Miami off of the 3 ball. They
Right.
destroyed. Nobody else done nothing.
This is the same year Kawhi won the Finals MVP, right?
Yeah. That's when he became the Claw.
The difference in that series was Danny Green, Patty Mills, and all them
I'm
threes
not-
they hit.
I'm not taking nothing away from Miami
Ooh.
and LeBron.
That's nasty.
They wasn't beating San Antonio that second time, dude.
Bro.
No,
The
no
reason
way.
why is because Bosh and Wade was a no-show.
What year was that?
14.
Just 14, yep. That's when I started to hate Chris Bosh because he got that. He no showed.
I never thought of
All right, so why he looking up at? So what about the 2-piece from Chris Childs?
It was an honorable mention.
I never thought of that because if Wade gets Finals MVP, there would be no Jordan debate. That's just my opinion. I've always felt that way. Like, while he's looking it up, if you look at that playoff run, we talking about the year LeBron was chewing Boston.
Yeah.
And then they get to the finals. Like, they celebrated. Like,
way too soon.
I'm saying, like, think about when they won the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, you just knew nobody was going to beat Miami. And then you go and look at the first 2 games of that series against Dallas. Bron and Wade was killing them. Dunks, fast breaks, everything. Then D Wade went crazy. And then remember, Dirk got sick. That's when they started mocking Dirk and doing that. That's what almost made me start thinking that the NBA was rigged and everything. Because I'm like, bro, what's the odds of this? LeBron and D Wade making fun of Dirk, and then Dirk just start going in their back. But then when you look at the numbers, D Wade was outperforming LeBron. And then all of a sudden, LeBron 8 points. He got JJ Barea in the post, and he don't want to, like, come on, dog. Like, that was, you couldn't even explain it. You still can't explain it to this day why that man wasn't aggressive when he got a little 6'1" dude behind him.
I mean, that's something that when he writes his memoirs, one day he got to sit there and talk about that Dallas series.
Like I said, that's just my opinion. I feel like he knew he wasn't going to win Finals MVP.
So you said Miami was about to shatter the Lakers in what again?
That was the year that Miami had won what? The Lakers' record was what? 33 games in a row without losing
in the playoffs.
No,
the
regular
season.
I don't even remember that. Honestly.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't remember that. Miami got to what, like 28 straight games, 28 or 29, I think.
Yeah, they was both. They was both.
The record is like 33.
Oh, I forgot about that when he dunked over Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
Miami was destroying the league, bro.
Yeah, Bron caught some bodies.
And that was with Wade half-ass playing. He wasn't doing back-to-backs. Wade sitting over on the bench wrapped up like a mummy, bro. They kept his knees on ice. And then the playoffs came. They look at the who did they play that year in the Eastern Conference Final? Like, Bron literally carried them.
They played
was it?
They played Indiana.
Yeah.
If you look at Wade's numbers,
Paul George.
It's a steady decline from the time LeBron got there to the time he left. And I want to say in the finals, I don't even think Wade averaged 14 points, 15 points. And then Bosh was right there with him at like 12.
Like you said, that's you had players like Norris Cole and
they was looking at Norris Cole now, bro.
And Birdman to come up and yeah.
And I'm like, dog, San Antonio snipers. That's how they won. Every game was they set a record for 3-pointers. Like, LeBron couldn't save that. LeBron couldn't save that, bro. But I'm saying that if you had a healthy Wade and a healthy Bosh, I ain't even say Bosh wasn't even healthy. He was healthy, he just didn't perform.
Yeah, he didn't perform. He was straight.
You talking about a whole different series because Duncan definitely wasn't in the picture at that point.
Yeah, Bosh had 14.
Wade had about 12.
Wade had 15.2. LeBron averaged 28.
28.
What 28,
28, 9, and 8,
yeah,
I want to say.
Yeah, 20. It had to be like 9 and 7. It was up there.
Nope.
What was it?
His rebounds was 7.8. Assists was 4.
Oh, Lord. I'm way off then.
That's because Wade was choking. He was throwing the pass that they couldn't score.
I agree because if Bron wins a ring, he has Finals MVP. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Like the matchup was just crazy, man.
I ain't gonna say the matchup was like, you know what? One day we gonna sit down and go back and look at that.
I'm looking at the teams. Tim Duncan.
Damn, I'm gonna hit myself in the face.
Duncan. Put it like this, bro. This is the definition of team ball. Nobody on that team in the finals averaged 20.
Yeah, but
that's my point.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're talking about. It was LeBron versus the Spurs. You had Danny Green having a career year.
1, 2, 3.
Patty Mills is still in the league off of that series.
4, 5 people in double figures.
That's their coming out party.
Kawhi became Kawhi. Danny Green was hot. Like I said, Patty Mills is still in the league off of that series.
Danny Green didn't even average 10 points that series.
Bro, his shots was clutch.
Nah, he was
They
clutch.
was.
Every night they set a record for threes.
Yeah, I'm like no, not like no. All serious, man. I just honestly because they shouldn't even have beat them in 13.
I don't know.
It was just a lot of shit that happened. And you like you said, it's a part of basketball. Tim Duncan missed the damn layup. Ray Allen that was the year he hit the three or whatnot. That they said, that's one of the reasons why LeBron got saved.
Yeah,
and we talking about we bring about the same personnel. A lot of people don't understand this. If you look at that whole playoff scenario, San Antonio almost lost to Dallas in the first round.
Yeah,
the series went 7 games.
That's what I'm saying. As basketball.
Yeah,
and the Dallas
On paper, in my opinion, Miami shouldn't have lost that series.
The Dallas when Dallas won, that's the year they swept the Lakers that year.
yeah.
That's the part that people don't talk about.
And the year before, the year before that's when the Lakers won. And so every time about all this, woulda, coulda, shouldas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and we all the way off top. We'll do your 5 and get ready to get out of here. That's why I'm saying it's like LeBron had every reason to leave. He's in his prime. His job in Miami was done, bro. Look at D Wade. Everything after that.
True. So, do he have 4 if he don't go to Miami?
Does LeBron have 4 if he never goes to Miami?
No.
Nah.
No, he's not winning in Cleveland.
Nah.
No, absolutely not.
You at that point you got to say Boston still.
So
stays
if he stays in Cleveland, how many championships do we have now? Like, be honest. Like, how many does he have? I say he at least have 2.
Maybe 2. Yeah, I think he could muster up 2, but that's about it.
I'm not even gonna go that far because you honestly don't know. Like, you really got to think. Boston was dominating the East at that point in time. So if he doesn't do that, who's knocking Boston off at any point in time? Because you got to think, even when all them dudes went to Brooklyn, they still was catapulting Brooklyn up to the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rose is coming onto the scene. You take a Rose, a Noah, and all them dudes, Cleveland wasn't going to necessarily beat that.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit, that knee injury changed their whole franchise, though.
But I'm saying, you still got to throw all of that out the equation because Rose got drafted in what?
Shit. That's a...
Was it 9 or 10?
What year was that Memphis went to the championship? Because I think he was on the next year's team.
I want to say like
might have been 09.
Yeah, 08,
That's what I'm saying. It was like 9 or 10 because LeBron went to Miami in what, 10?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that next year is when the Miami and Bulls and all that, that's when they started having them battles between Bron and Rose and all that. They started having to put LeBron on Derrick Rose.
Yep.
That tell you everything you need to know right there. LeBron out here guarding Derrick Rose, bro, in a playoff game. But I'm saying to you, if you take LeBron off of Miami and then you put him back in Cleveland and the Bulls are still constructed how they were,
he's not getting past
it
that.
ain't even safe to say that they was going to beat the Bulls.
He's not getting past that. I mean, that's the reason. That's why everybody forget. That's the reason LeBron left, because they was not doing. They were not helping.
The front office wasn't doing nothing.
They wasn't doing nothing. They was content on their selling out and riding. They was going to ride LeBron into the ground. He might have got one because at that time he was still the best player.
And that's what I'm saying. So now you still keep the same Spurs that we was just talking about. They still in the picture. You think?
Lakers is dead. They was dead.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like without no moves, you asking LeBron to turn water into wine, man. Nah, he had to go to Miami, bro. Yep. That had to happen. I don't give a damn what anybody says. That had to happen.
And we still can't forget, Draymond had to go beg KD to come up.
That's what changed his legacy too.
Yeah.
If
a healthy Bron, Kyrie, and Love.
Yep.
Golden State does not exist.
They don't get the first one, so that never starts. So LeBron.
I won't even go as far as say Kyrie, because I still think, even with him being hurt, I still think they would have beat Golden State their first year if Kyrie didn't go there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
you talking about LeBron having 6 or 7.
Yeah, can't nobody change my mind on that one. Yeah. I still think they beat Golden State if Kyrie don't go there.
And to be honest, if that happens, LeBron don't ever go to L.A.
Right.
He wouldn't have no reason to leave because Kyrie's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, man, throw your 5 out there so we can get off here, man. We've been out here. Look, this is 1800 kicking in.
I told y'all. My number 1 is Jordan AI Jordan. My number 2 was a decision.
Okay.
Because that gave all that put all the power into the players. After the decision, you see that has KD switching when he wants to switch. I got Kyrie doing what he wants. They put the power back in the players that, hold up, man, I can do what I want to do, and y'all gonna have to listen to me now. Before that, the owners made all the moves.
Okay.
So the decision. Number 3, Malice in the Palace. My number 4 was Wilt, because that really did happen. 100. I mean, that's Wilt. Period. I mean, that man put numbers up that's stupid. I mean, averaging 50, 20 assists and 5-6 blocks. That's just ignorant. And then number 5, the push off. I mean,
the push off.
Push off. That's my top 5.
All right. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Great conversation, man. I'm telling you, I love this, man. That's what I got to get back to, man. I know a lot of times I start talking current events and things like that, but this is my true passion. Like, this is what the podcast was for, sports and things like that. So, before we jump off here,
when's the Super Bowl show? We gonna have a Super Bowl show?
That's why I'm going there. Before we get off here, man, I done heard you say Chiefs by 20.
My bad, host.
I don't know where his perspective is. He might be still a little angry off of what happened last week. But
I ain't even angry, man. You know what? I honestly, man, it's like I said about the Philly and 49ers game, man. I just hope it's not a blowout.
Yeah, I want a good game. I hate blowout Super Bowls.
Yeah.
They done gave Mahomes time to heal, man. Like, he impressed me last week. Like, I wasn't expecting that. High ankle sprain, like you don't move on that.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Here's my only question: can Jalen really handle them lights? And Super Bowl, that's some bright lights, man. It was some bright lights.
It's the bright lights, but I will say this, because last week I was pissed. Like, I could not understand for the life of me why they were not throwing the ball. But then after a while, I was like, okay, this run pass inside handoff shit, if it's working against their defense,
that's what's killing us.
It is.
Then I ain't afraid of nothing. Like, I know Hurts, he's able to make the throws, but if Kansas City can't stop that, then I'm not concerned.
But you can only do that when it's a close game or when you're winning. You already know KC can put up a quick 17 like that.
So all you gotta do is control the clock by handing the ball off.
That's true.
Like,
I mean, y'all got to score first.
Keep Mahomes' ass off the field.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got.
And they gonna keep Jones chasing everything.
Kansas City don't have the defense to stop Philly from scoring.
They don't. If Philly can run the ball, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. And then they read option, because that's what killed us. They read option. Like, they don't have the defense. They don't have the defense that can stop that.
But
that's what I'm saying.
But
they did that against the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, I'm like, bro, why are they not throwing the ball? But then after a while, I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this shit's working.
They don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't
have to.
But does Philly have the defense to stop Mahomes and Kelsey?
That part.
Honestly, I think so.
That's the thing.
They have enough to where they can get to Mahomes up front.
They got to. You got to touch them.
And
you got to touch them.
If I'm the coach, I'm game planning for Kelsey. I feel like nobody game plans for Kelsey. I'm cool with Hartman and Tony and all them. Here, whatever y'all do it. Y'all ain't proven. Kelsey's proven.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I agree.
So until they start cooking on the outside, I'm focusing on Kelsey.
I mean, I agree with you. I just don't. Them lights get bright. I just see.
Well, we gonna find out.
All them interviews and tickets, and everybody want to come to Arizona, and everybody want to have a million interviews. So when he got time to focus on football,
it's gonna depend on Mahomes' health.
Yeah, he'll be ready, man. I think if I was to pick, 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 if I was to pick like all jokes aside, I pick Philly. Because I like Jalen Hurts, man. I liked him when he was at Alabama. I thought it was better when he played at Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Because Nick Saban used him completely wrong.
Exactly. Yeah,
Jalen
Hurts ain't Jalen Hurts if he don't go to Oklahoma.
You play at Alabama. You no matter what type of talent you have, that quarterback is outside of what Mac Jones did, but we probably know why, the color. But
that's what he started training. He started
but when you think about it though, like for his talent, even with Tua's, you know what I'm saying? You got quarterbacks that's athletes, but you having them manage the game. When he's at Alabama with all the talent that he has, he could have easily averaged over 350 yards passing. Easily.
Yeah. But that's when Saban finally changed and realized, hold up, I gotta let these boys loose and let them make plays.
Yeah, at that time, Alabama was running.
Look at his numbers, his year at Oklahoma, and then his last year at Alabama.
Yeah, it was night and day.
Yeah, but you gotta think, what conference is that?
Big 12.
They air the ball out anyway.
True.
Plus Lincoln Riley,
ain't no defense in that conference.
Lincoln Riley got 3 people Heismans.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, I feel like that was the blessing. If Hurts don't go to Oklahoma, we not having this conversation.
But even with the SEC, the only team that's challenging Alabama at that time in the SEC, just like now, was Georgia, and they was missing them until the SEC.
Shout out Caldwell, man. You got to get over here, man. Got to get over here, dog.
And even then, he waxed Georgia. So, just saying.
Well, I've been humble all year.
I think
regardless of the win streak, regardless of all of that, I've been humble. I ain't been bragging, but I got high hopes.
Beat your chest, man. I want to see the.
It ain't even about beating my chest. It's like I told y'all when we had this conversation. I was like, bro, I'm not sold. I was like, nobody expected this. So you're going into uncharted territory.
I did.
Going into the year, you thought Philly was going to go out here and win 13 games.
No, I didn't. If you asked me, did I think that it was going to be representing NFC in the Super Bowl? Hell no. Did I think Jalen Hurts was going to have the year he was going to have? Yes. I told you this. Get that man a number 1 receiver.
Brown most definitely.
I said that before the season even started. Once you get that man a number 1 receiver and y'all players come back healthy, man, they going to be a team, man, that's going to make noise. I said that before the season started.
So that's what I'm saying. They done pushed all the chips in the table. They got to.
If y'all play y'all game and can control that clock, y'all can do it. But I just don't see it. I think the lights are too bright, and Andy Reid and Bieniemy and Mahomes, they've been there before.
If it comes to points for points, then I'll give Kansas City the edge because Mahomes is Mahomes.
Yeah.
And like y'all saying, the lights, this is a stage that he ain't necessarily ever been on in terms of Hurts.
Right.
Kansas City got a chip on their shoulder. Mm-hmm. Like they feel like they should have done one more than what Mahomes only got one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. This is what his 3rd Super Bowl appearance.
Yep.
Yeah, because he beat us, lost to Tampa Bay.
And it's number 3.
And then they lost to Cincinnati
That's
last year.
what I'm saying. Last year, like Kansas City.
He's on some old Steph Curry Golden State shit right now.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot at stake here. Because if Kansas City loses another Super Bowl, what does that do to Mahomes?
Nothing.
Honestly, you don't think so?
No, because you know what? The thing is, they don't have no threat over in AFC outside of Cincinnati.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, all right, think about how they taint LeBron for how many finals losses and all that shit he got on his record.
Football's different.
But what I'm saying to you is this would be what? 1 in 3? 1 in 4?
It'll be 1 and 2.
He'll be 1 and 2 in the Super Bowl, but he'll be 1 in. Yeah.
But you got to think about this though. You know what I'm saying? He's a great quarterback, but he's no Tom Brady. If this is Tom Brady that was doing that, then we have a conversation.
But think about all the weapons he done had.
I get that, but this Aaron Rodgers, you can have that conversation about. Tom Brady, yes. Like quarterbacks like that, you can have like Mahomes is Mahomes. Don't get me wrong, but if he loses Super Bowl, we can't have that. You really can't have that conversation.
What I'm saying is, I'm not comparing him.
I don't think it taints anything.
So let me rephrase it then. Maybe I worded it wrong. Do you start looking at Kansas City different if they lose this Super Bowl.
Yeah, you do, because then you have to realize, you have to start being honest. He's a great quarterback, but he can't get over the top.
Think about Buffalo. Every year we hear about Josh Allen. Every year MVP favorites, we looking at them to go head to head against the Chiefs, and they haven't done it.
I mean, but Buffalo's the AFC version of the Dallas Cowboys, but that's neither here nor there.
Woo! And he's right.
But like,
he's right.
It's like, I mean, we know what Mahomes is.
Of course, and it's no disrespect to him. I'm saying Kansas City. So maybe that's why I need to word it different. Do you look at Kansas City different if they lose another Super Bowl?
But the thing about it is, like, this ain't the 2000s Patriots where they was like fucking unbeatable type shit. Though, like, what he went 6 at New England? Mm-hmm. Like, though, that was just something like that was expected every year. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at it. Look at the talent back then. He got to go through Pittsburgh. He got to go through Peyton Manning and the Colts when he was at Denver. You got to think about Phillip Rivers when he was at Chargers, which I think I honestly, like I told people, Josh Allen is this modern day Phillip Rivers. That's who he is.
But guess what? You proving my point.
Yeah.
Tom Brady had to go through all them obstacles. Mahomes don't have that.
He don't have it.
So for them to do what they're doing in the regular season, MVPs, averaging all these touchdowns, all these trick plays, they playing ring around the rosy, they embarrassing the league, but you not getting the hardware.
Because they can't finish.
You got to start looking at them different.
I'm going to tell you something. Cincinnati's coming. If he don't get it now, since Joe Burrow got that, he got whatever that is.
Yeah, well,
Burrow got it.
Cincinnati's on the verge of losing T. Higgins, so one of his weapons is gonna be gone next year.
I mean, yeah, because he gonna go be at that more receiver, get that money.
Nah, Joe's definitely it.
Joe's it. He got.
I seen him make some throws, and I was like, wait a minute,
Joe's
bro.
definitely it. Yeah, he's
got two people defending him, and the ball still hit him in the hands.
I like Joe Burrow's playing like how a lot of people thought Justin Herbert was supposed to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You gotta check your comments. Your comments is blowing up.
They ain't talking about shit.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said, man. We've been chopping it up for a minute. We gonna get off here. We gonna get off here in a second.
I like y'all. If anything, I say like by 4. I don't think Jalen. I'd be surprised if he freezes in this game.
It's in Arizona.
It's in Arizona.
Indoors.
It's
I'd
indoors.
be surprised if he.
That's the perfect recipe.
If he does,
them lights.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's the perfect recipe.
I'm gonna tell you, if he pulls off that stunt he did against Georgia in the national championship game when they put 2 in, because Minshew ain't gonna fucking save y'all. But all I'm saying
Don't
is,
jinx us, man.
if he do one of those numbers, Philly ain't gonna win.
But you have to realize something. Jalen Hurts is what, 3rd year?
Yeah.
2 years? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
3rd year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
3rd year. Nah, that them lights.
I mean, but shit,
I'm a football guy.
Patrick Mahomes made it to the Super Bowl in this 3rd year.
But what you're saying is correct. That's why I've been telling you I'm not sold. Nobody expected this. So you just been waiting for that moment for him to like, all right, that's the Hurts that we've been looking for. Mm-hmm. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And it's like, okay, the play calling is what protects him from that.
Yeah.
He's able to, every now and then, here, boom, we'll hit Brown, boom, hit the tight end, boom, hit Devontae, handoff. He take off running. They're able to mix and match it to where you don't know what they're going to do.
He got too much talent to fuck up, man. The only thing that I hope that he do work on is his touch on how he throw the ball.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but
that's his only knock right now.
But it's a fresh quarterback, a fresh coach. Reed's a vet. Mahomes is Mahomes. I don't see it. Now, like I said, you my dog, so if y'all do it, I'm gonna call and congratulate you, and I'll come on the show and eat some crow like I'm eating for my Bucks record this year. Shut up, Eric. But
I did.
Shut up, E. But like I said, them lights are bright. If y'all pull it out, congratulations. I'll come out here and say I was wrong. But I still think Chiefs in a route.
Oh, good.
I don't know, man. Andy Reid's my dog too, and I feel like his issue is,
and it's against his whole team too.
He's sitting around trying to come up with trick plays and all that bullshit, man. Just manage
Andy
the
Reid
game.
trying to get back to the White House, man. Get some of them Happy Meals and big. I should like 45 in the office.
Yeah.
All right, man. Like I said, we'll definitely chop it up and have a full episode about the Super Bowl or whatever. Y'all follow the podcast on IG, TikTok. Go subscribe to the channel on YouTube, man. Y'all give us y'all thoughts, man. Top 5 signature moments in NBA history. Let us know y'all Super Bowl picks. Till we meet again, fellas.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. We out.
Peace.
Ass toasted, no competition. I'm Misha Coasting. I feel so high.